unfortunately, it's not black and white. And what I mean by that is that different businesses have different levels of understanding, different levels of financial reporting, etc., etc. So typically, what I would see is that smaller businesses, the sub 5 million one, that there will rarely be an FD in post. It is likely to be the business owner that is running it. There may be a CEO, but probably not. It's probably the owner that's running it. The business owner has probably had relatively little financial training as part of their sort of career development. They picked it up as they go along. Mostly, they're in reasonable control. Sometimes they're not. If they're in reasonable control, they broadly will understand their finances. They will broadly know what's going on. They're getting some decent management accounts. They're probably using them to a certain extent, but they're probably not using them as much as they could or they should to really understand the life of the business. The way that I describe that to them is it's a bit like the finances are the really are the instruments, rather like the instruments in a plane. You have to know what's going on in different areas, and the best way to measure it is through the numbers. In the same way that you wouldn't get on or fly on a plane where the instruments were all blanked out or the pilot wasn't looking at them. If you're trying to run a business in the same way that you're taking not knowing what the finances are doing, you're taking significant risks. So I encourage people to get on top of their finances in those smaller businesses very quickly. It's often my starting point with them.